Are you an ambassador for Champion?
I'm an ambassador. Yeah.
Right, okay. Do you get involved in any designs or anything?
I'm pushing for it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, give them a heads up.
Yeah, man.
Give them a heads up.
So we'll see you on the catwalk, fashion influencing at some point next year.
Yeah, I mean, I like my fashion. You know, you don't know where it can lead to.
Right, mate. What's it like growing up with the weight of a significant name in sport on your shoulders?
It's fun. It's fun. It makes things interesting. You know, everyone at school wants to know. You know, they hear the Eubank name on the register, and immediately there's some intrigue, some eyebrows raised, and yeah, you know, it's a lot to live up to. It always made me want to achieve in sports from an early age.
Can you remember when you became aware of it?
I think just as I say, when you're in school, you know, early primary school years, and the name's read out on the register, and you know, kids are like, oh, Eubank, you know, is trying to make the connection.
Right.
And that's from that moment early on in like education, you start to become aware that a certain legacies, you know, been left, and yeah, it's good fun.
So it's more external reaction, because obviously you've grown up in the family. You know what I mean? Your father and your uncle and your cousin and more and more all connected to the sport of boxing. So it would have been, I'd imagine, normal for you to be around it. Yeah. But the external reaction of the gravitas of the Eubank name.
Yeah, it's that reaction, as you say, from outside. Like, to me, it's just my dad, it's just my uncles, you know, it's just family, it's normal. But when you see the reaction, you know, from outside, you realize there's something a little bit different, you know, something that's been created that maybe isn't normal. And then you go back and you go on YouTube and find the fights, find the moments, and that's where the inspiration and the motivation really comes from seeing what's been achieved.
Obviously, we've been speaking about the Eubank name in boxing, right? But when you think Eubank, you actually do think sartorial elegance every now and again. You do think a little bit about fashion. Yeah. Obviously, your uncle dressed a particular way, your cousin dresses a particular way. Yeah. So is that just a thing that runs in the family?
Maybe I do look
looking right.
Yeah, I think, you know, some of the stuff that my uncle wore, I definitely look at and it's like, you know, I definitely appreciate.
There's some rascal clobber there.
I definitely appreciate the fits, the style, and you know, the attention to detail. But I feel like I have my own sense of style too, and yeah, it's something that I'm very interested in, and something you put on clothes every day. So you know, you want to go out feeling a certain way, and you know, I like unique stuff.
Have you always been into fashion?
Yeah, I've just
as a kid, like, were you always?
Yeah, I feel like I've always paid attention to like the finer details and liking what I put on, whether it's my trainers. You know, I always wanted new trainers because they made me feel faster. You know, so I would put them on and think I could run a faster time. Yeah. Or you know, wearing baggy shorts because it's the style of a footballer I like. Or
so you've always been aware of it?
I've always been aware of it and always liked to wear certain things because I feel like it makes you feel a certain way. Okay. And when you feel a certain way, whether it's in whatever you perform or you do whatever you're into to the best of your ability. So you know, you feel good, look good.
Well, say it. You're all in then.
You know the rest. You know the rest.
What other stuff did you do? What other sports did you do?
I done karate from 7 to 11, become 2-time British champion. Was too young to enter the Worlds, but there was a guy at the British Championships watching. His name was Mr. Suzuki, and he was the Miyagi of real karate at the time.
Love a Danielson reference, mate. Love that.
Yeah, he was like 10th Dan, black belt, and he would sit in silence, watching on all the mats. You know, the championships were held at Crystal Palace at the time. So I got called over. My coach said, Mr. Suzuki wants to speak to you. So he at the time, I think I was 10, just won the British Championships, and he was like, I want you to enter the Worlds. But you had to be 12 to enter the Worlds. At this point, I was going into secondary school, and I found a love for football, and I was just like, I'm done with karate. I dedicated, so them 4 years I was training 5 days a week, like regimented, because that's just my mentality. If I'm going to do something, it's like, let me do it to the fullest. So at that time, going into secondary school, I was done with it, and I wanted to try something different. And then I found football. After a year, went to play for Brighton FC Albion, was with them for 4 years till age of 16, and got released. At this time, I must have been about 5 foot flat. Got released, had a good 4 years playing with them, and then I didn't know what my destiny was at that age. When you think football is going to be your path, as many kids do, and then you find out at 16 you have to readjust. Carried on playing it for a while, and then I was like, let me try this boxing thing. And first day in the gym, you're taking licks to the face from grown men. You're not going in as a child. You're going in as a senior, and the fact that you go in with the name Eubank, it draws something out of you when you haven't gained the proficient skill set yet to match what people want to see. So I feel like that journey, going into the gym the first time and experiencing that physical threat, and not having what it takes at the time to overcome it, I was drawn back time and time again. And kids, or anyone will at that point will go one of two ways, and I wanted to go further in, and I've never looked back since.
What was it like dealing with the disappointment of being released from Brighton?
Unbelievable. As a kid, you feel like your world's come crashing down, because again, you're training three times a week and playing on a weekend. You sacrifice everything as a child. The kids, when kids start going out, they go out on a Friday night. You've got a game on a Saturday. You're one-dimensional. You're thinking about one thing, and that's becoming a professional footballer. And a lot of kids go through the same thing, where they attach their identity to that, and it takes a lot to reshape after that. And luckily for me, I walked into a boxing gym and found something else to channel my energy into. Here's a place I come sometimes, and I'm looking for some bits.
Mate, I can see already, right?
Yeah.
This is a very you type of shop.
Yeah, it's a little bit out there, but you find some special pieces, something that you might not wear all the time, but when the right event comes, you bring it out.
I'll tell you what then, I'll give you a challenge, yeah?
Yeah.
Find me an outfit.
Okay, I got you covered. So you might pair it with something like this, so the sleeves come under it,
Okay.
You wear black?
Yeah, so man. Go on.
We're gonna try that upstairs.
All right, go on.
Which do you prefer out of these two?
I test them, but
Easier.
yeah. But they're a
Try both.
similar
See
issue.
how
Yeah,
they fit.
but they're
This is
massive.
XXL, but
Yeah, but mate, I ain't getting in an XXL. What do you think this is?
you're gonna get in it. That's not the issue.
It'll be like a tent on me. No chance.
Are we gonna film me picking stuff for me as well? Because
Yeah.
I feel like because my outfit's gonna be different from yours.
Yeah, but I'll pick some out for you. Oof. They're a bit of you, Harlem lad. Come on.
We was just talking about wide bottom leg. Look, this is slim.
As well.
Okay.
And then these
Would you wear them?
No. Wide bottom leg.
Okay. You see, I love how serious he gets with this.
Yeah.
I just came in here for a laugh. He's like, nah, don't be messing. Pick the
Yeah.
proper stuff.
Yeah, that's it. You're here for a reason. You gotta get the right fit.
Okay. We need a black t-shirt that he can layer that jumper with over there. Mate, they've got some wicked jackets in here.
Yeah, that's banging. Yeah, wear that. I'm glad you picked that up. You're starting to.
I'm starting to feel.
You're
I'm
starting to
starting
see.
to feel the man's vibe.
You're starting to get it now. You're starting to get it. That's hard.
One changing room, so because this is.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you go first.
You sure?
Yeah.
My stuff's already in there.
Is it in there? Yeah.
Oh, mate. I don't want to speak ill of anybody because I don't know the interns of the relationships with promotions and television companies and various things like that. But you've had to actually graft for the opportunities that have come your way. You would think that carrying a name like Eubank, then people would jump all over it because they'd see the commercial and they'd go, right, here we go, then this is what we're going to do. We're going to sign you to this guy, we're going to pump you here, we're going to pump you there, and we're going to send you everywhere. That's not been your journey. You've kind of, in the pro ranks, just bubbled along out in the shadows in a way, and it's only in the last couple of years that you've really gone, ta-da, I'm here now. What did you make of that? What, as you reflect on it, what did you make of the struggle to get to the point where you're at right now?
Yeah, I mean, when I look back, it's just what I've had to do. You know, what I've had to do at every moment, and it's more of a traditional route. It's a route where I've had to go and get it myself. I had to kick down the doors myself, and I've always approached it with the mindset that as long as you're training, as long as you're getting better, you're ready for the fights. Your value comes from how good you are when you get to those moments.
What happened in that scenario with Adam Azim? Because we saw you face to face looking at each other and we were all anticipating a fight, but that never materialised. And obviously we'll get on to 2025 and how that has played out. But what happened from your point of view? Why did that not go ahead?
Because we was in the ring doing a head-to-head, and the date was penciled for, I think it was June, the Crystal Palace show, within a few weeks of the head-to-head. And again, we was getting like second-hand information, so no one was ever straight up with us to say what's happening. We was hearing rumours, and then 3 weeks later, you know, the rumours would come out, and he pulled out with an injury. Which, you know, we wasn't told originally. We were still training as if we were fighting for that date. He pulled out of an injury, and then they didn't reschedule a date for months. I mean, we done Miami training camps with dates that were forecast, and they're just talking nonsense, you know, because every one of those 5 times that they said a date, we knew a venue wasn't booked. We knew. You know, so they were just.
Do you feel used? Because in and around that time, I think everybody knows that there was a purse bid scheduled for Adam Azim and Dalton Smith, and there was a lot of conversation in and around that whether that team would go ahead with that particular fight, and then all of a sudden, you were in the ring, nose to nose with Dalton Smith. Do you feel used? Sorry, Adam Azim. Apologies, yeah. But do you feel used during that process?
You know. This is what promoters do. You know, this is their job, to try and steer narratives, confuse the public. So, you know, this is what they do, and I don't think it's anything that they haven't done before.
What was because there's a moving weight now. We're up at 147. Did you feel that you needed that? Like, it's like, oh, I'm just frustrated. I need a complete fresh vibe here going into 2025. Let's get up to 147 and make some noise there. Or were you genuinely struggling to hit 140?
Well, it all played out in the fight. My last fight, 140 pounds, Timo Schwarzkopf. I'm coming out of the hotel for the weigh-in, and my uncle is, you know, beside me, and he's watching me, and he said to me after the fight, he said, "You're never fighting at 140 pounds again." He said this before the fight. He said, "I can hear your bones rattling." He said, "You're never fighting at this weight again." So, you know, sometimes when he says those things, you don't know how, you know. Sometimes he can be very stern on a point and not move from the point. And so before the fight, you know, you kind of take it with a pinch of salt.
But he's looking out for you.
Yeah, he's looking out. He wants the best. He wants the best for you. He's looking out for you, and he's seen what weight cuts can do to fighters.
Harlem, you ready for this?
Let's have a look, mate.
You just might have changed my whole wardrobe, pal. Here we go.
Hey, look at the swag, man. Bro,
What do you reckon?
that's the flyest I've seen you come out, man. What's going on?
It's bang on, that, isn't it, eh?
Wait,
Listen, I'm
Well,
an
that's
old
hard.
fella. Do I pull that off?
that's hard, isn't it?
Does look good.
That's hard, bro.
I think you've done well there.
I think
But-
it suits you nicely, man. Do you feel comfortable in?
The t-shirt is unbelievable.
Yeah. You feel comfy?
Just a minute. I wouldn't have gone with that.
Yeah. But just the tee.
See?
Yeah, clean. Clean. This is just, seasonal. It's a bit more warmth, isn't it? But I reckon it looks fresh, man. I think you've done well there.
Can I do what Harlem
Start
does?
shadow boxing. when you really feel good, you start shadow boxing. That's it.
You ready?
Ready? Let's
Come on
go.
then, pal. Let's have a look. Mate,
I mean, a bit of oversized.
I'm going to be honest.
I like this.
I've had a touch with that jacket there, pal.
Yeah, you picked this one up.
This is the lovely Joey from Closet Case.
Hello.
Thank you very much for your
You're
hospitality.
welcome. Thanks, Adam.
Beautiful. I picked his. He picked mine. Please rate the fits. Talk us
Right.
through it.
Listen, you're not used to wearing
I'm
oversized
not.
t-shirt, but you look really good in that. This is Tom Krom from Germany.
Yeah.
Streetwear. Very nice.
Okay.
Very nice. 9 out of 10.
Oh, I'll take that, mate. Well done, mate. Well done. 9 out of 10 for you for
Well
fitting
done,
me up.
mate.
Let's see how I've
We
gone.
took you into, the Japanese style, and I think it
This
sits
is
nice.
from Germany. This is handmade. Few pieces were made.
Beautiful.
We're the only people in the UK to do it. Leon Emmanuel Blanc. And this is Julius from Japan. Only people to do it. And it looks really good. 10 out of 10.
Boy,
10 out of 10.
appreciate
I've got you, man.
Appreciate it, man. I can trust you. I can trust you.
10 out of 10. Sorry.
I like it. I might be making it look good
really
too.
good. Really good. It suits you. Suits our height. You
Yeah.
know. Really nice.
Oh, I love it. I love it. You done well, man. You done well. It's a successful day at the office.
What does 2026 look like for Harlem Eubank?
Another big start. I hope. I'm hopefully going into huge fights at the start of 2026. I'm excited to make the big fights happen, and I want to start with a bang next year and ultimately become world champion.
Just to finish, is it Misfits Pro now that you're with?
Well, I'm not actually sure I'm not sure if the shift is
Official?
official, or I need to check in with Mr. Kalla and Mr. Nissasaul and see what's going on. There's big opportunities opening up now.
But that was exciting news last week. So I was speaking to Vidal about that shift and the vision for that company going forward. Again, that sounds extremely exciting for the next 12 months in particular for yourself.
Yeah, to merge them eyeballs, of people intrigued by the influencers coming in and having a scrap, to merge that with hardcore boxing fans is a huge market to be a part of. So the Misfits Pro stuff is at the forefront right now. So it's a great place to be.
So I'll see you on a catwalk, fashion influencing at some point next year.
Yeah, I mean, I like my fashion. You don't know where it can lead to. I've been working with Champion, the best sports brand in the world. They actually introduced the hoodie.
They invented the
They
hoodie.
invented the hoodie. Fun fact. So all the hoodies that we like to wear nowadays came about because of Champion. So it's only right that I'm partnered with the best going forward.
So, man, listen, great speaking to you. All the best.
Nice one.